Hello and welcome to Productive AF. I'm Chris, your tour guide through freelancer and content creator hell. As always, a better use of your time would probably be going and working on the thing you're putting off instead of watching productivity videos on YouTube. I am a Fiverr top-rated and pro-verified seller. I make over $100,000 a year on the platform. I've been on there for a while now. And let's talk about how do you succeed on Fiverr. There are thousands and thousands of people in every conceivable category. So there's a lot of advice bouncing around out there. Do you try to make your gig ultra unique? You got to have a catchy title. You got to have a thumbnail that looks good and draws the eye. And all of these things are good advice. But I think there is one key thing to succeeding on Fiverr, and that is a very slight shift in what your goals are. Your goal is not to make money. You sign on to a freelancing site because you want to make money, of course, but don't look at your goal as to make money. Your goal is to get 5-star reviews, especially in the beginning. And if you're not getting a lot of traction, one of the biggest reasons is not necessarily your skills, but you need to work on your skills. You need to be able to be competitive in a pool of thousands and thousands of other freelancers. But Fiverr exists on social proof. And so you could be really good, you could have a really catchy thumbnail, but if people see that you don't have reviews and you're next to my profile that has thousands of reviews, they're going to click on the one that has thousands of reviews over the person that's brand new. So here's where things get a little bit difficult to do. Not necessarily to execute, but to overcome a kind of mental shift. And that is when you're starting out, I would advise you to have your prices be absolute bottom of the barrel. Go as low as you can. And I can hear you saying, I'm not going to do that. That's fine. It sucks. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't suck. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not telling you to sell your services for less than they're worth. But you're trying to build up that social proof. And if you've been trying on Fiverr for a while and things haven't been working out for you, maybe this is a good strategy shift. And if you're not booking anyway, this might be something that you want to try out. So when I first started out, I was only in the voiceover niche. And now I'm in voiceover, spokesman, video production, editing. I do all kinds of stuff on there. And all of my gigs are doing really well because I have thousands of 5-star reviews. Now, when I was first starting out and I was just another sea of faces with no reviews, I set everything to the lowest possible level. I set it at $5 for 300 words, which if you're in the voiceover niche, you know that is insanely low. $5 for commercial rights, $5 for broadcast rights, the lowest that they would allow me to go in every single category. And I got clients. And I got clients that were not necessarily the kind of clients that you want to keep around long term. Some were great. Some were people who were just looking for a deal, or they didn't have a whole lot of money and they were kind, polite people. Some of them were incredibly rude and not the kind of people that I'd want to keep around and work with over a very long-term basis. But because I didn't have any social proof at all on the platform, nobody knew who I was, nobody had given me any reviews, this was a way to get people in. Now, a lot of people say, well, you got to know your worth and don't work below your worth. You're worth what people are willing to pay you for in this world of commerce and business and freelancing. So if nobody's hiring you, that's not what your worth is. What you think it is not necessarily what it actually is. You can increase your worth by increasing the social proof. So I would definitely recommend lowering your prices to the bottom. It's gonna suck. You are going to do more work for less money. It's going to take more time, and it's going to not be the most fun thing in the world. But I have found that it's going to work. I kept my prices at that low level until I had 1,000 5-star reviews. And that took about a year and a half. It took a long time. But that's the process of building a business. It sucks and it's a grind and it's arduous, and I was doing way more work and working way harder and providing way more value than what I was actually being compensated for. And now it is paid off. If you want to get rich quick, if you want to make a lot of money really fast, I don't know how to do that, to tell you the truth. I am a get rich slow kind of guy. So what I did was I just lowered my prices that people that would filter by, I want to hire somebody for this service. I'm going to filter by lowest. This is the lowest I'm willing to do. Okay, this person's willing to do it. I looked at their samples. Their samples look good. I'm going to hire them for that. I was working at this point for below minimum wage. And again, I'm not going to tell you it doesn't suck, because it sucks, but you're building up social proof. Think about it like this. If you're a voice actor, or you're a graphic designer, or you're an editor, or you're a copywriter, or anything like that, you probably have taken classes or are taking classes. You're doing coaching, you're taking workshops, you are doing spec work, you're working for free, and you're trying to build up your skill base. Think about it like that. You're not necessarily trying to make a lot of money off of these clients. You're not trying to get a lot of work, but you're building up your skill base and you are building up that social proof. And if you already have a great skill base, that's awesome. I still recommend going for really low pricing on Fiverr to start out with. And then when you have that social proof, then you can charge more. Then you can raise your prices, because then people are going to look at you and they're going to say, oh, this person has consistently delivered work, and I can prove that they have consistently delivered work based on this information of their rating and based on all the reviews that I can see on their profile. And that's what's going to get them to actually click on you and hire you. And that's when you can start making some really good money. Like I said, I make over $100,000 a year on Fiverr alone. It is a great platform. There is a lot of opportunity. There are also thousands and thousands of people. And so you need that social proof. If you're already doing well and you're already getting work without doing this, that's awesome. I love that. I am very happy for you. Whatever works in this business, I am in favor of. But if you've been trying for a while and things haven't been working out for you, consider shifting the compensation that you're getting from these first clients from actual money, which of course you want in the long run, to being compensated with good reviews, because the good reviews are what's going to lead to more money in the long run. Thanks for watching. Now go out and get them.